Alright, what's up everybody? So today's my 2.5 years with DreadLocks day. So yay. So yeah guys, today just hit 2.5 years, which is 2 years and 6 months. So I'm pretty happy with them, and they're just getting better and better and better as they go. So as you can tell, here's how long they pretty much have been getting. I think they probably have gone longer since my 2-year mark video. But yeah, like I said, these are 2.5 years old now, so it's awesome. And other than that, they're just getting much more. I mean, now they're just solid. I mean, everything about them, they're just solid. So they're pretty tight. They're just not going anywhere now. So I guess what's been new with them is they're thickening up and they're shrinking too. They've been doing that a lot lately. Like, here's some good ones that I like. They're pretty straight. Which, I only got a few of them like that. Almost all of them like straight as that one is picked up, like this one. This one of my favorites that has this weird little loop right there. And this is actually trying to curl up by itself, so it actually keeps doing this. Pretty much let it blend itself. I didn't always unwrap it or roll it out or something, but that's what this one's been doing. It's almost been curling up. And the other things that are new are, I'm getting like some more loops and bumps now. So like there's a loop, that's a loop. And this one I noticed it yesterday, if I can find that. I was gonna say, somebody's had this weird little, I can't remember if it was this one or some, but yeah, half the loops are like this, or actually getting more compact in the dread. There's one that actually had this little, looked like it had a split in it, but it was just, it looked like that because the loops like these are compressed on the dreads. And that's what I was trying to find. I think this was one. I'm literally not very sure if it is or not. Yeah, I think it's the one right there, but that's how this guy's doing so far. It's, a lot of them are getting pretty crazy tips, like, yeah, that's another thing that's new with them. They've been getting really, really weird on the tips, like, I don't know what, but they're just gone not squirreler. I mean, they're crazy. A lot of them are just, I don't know what, to the tips. They're just, here's this guy, my loopiest one I ever had. Which this one always keeps one twist and all that shit. So that's why I taught her to style it and try and get it lay down flat. But as you can tell, it's still loopy and bumpy as hell, but as you can tell, that half it actually does even itself out over time. And this one's really funny because this is one of those ones that had the thread on the tips. And as you can tell, it's barely even on there now. It's very funny. But yeah, so that's how this one's doing. And it's been changing like day by day, so this is where it's at now, my 2.5 years with them. And that's where the threads actually at. I was just trying to see, let this thing fall by itself, so I just want to see how long it takes it to do it. So wherever that thread's at, that's where the tip was normally at, and then have the hairs are coming out of it, making this tip right here. So it's pretty much like hanging on the, whatever's left in the actual tip that was on, and have it just doing this, making its own, or tip, whatever. But it's pretty hilarious. But yeah, this one here cracks me up. And I might have to get it wet again so I can style it back where it is, because it keeps wanting to fall like this, and it's pretty annoying. But yeah, it's pretty hilarious. And this, I had that thread since like at least my 7 months of them mark, whatever. Other than that, I don't know where I put it in. I just put it when they're like barely a few months in. So yeah, it's been in there for like a long time. And even this other one, it's the exact same way. I showed my other videos before, which it's a purple thread loop on the tip of it. If I can find it here. I can find it, but it's getting tangled in our crap. Where are you at? So about, should be around, okay, that's true. Nope. Nope, where you at, damn it? Oh, here we go. So there's this one with the purple thread and tip. And that's how this one's doing out. It's pretty fat. So this one's pretty chunky, but I like it. And then yeah, that's been as long as the green one in, so it's shocking they haven't come out yet. I might have to take that out because half the hair is starting to dread into it now. But I just want to see how long it takes to then to fall like the green one is. So that's why I never ever took it out yet. I just want to see if it falls out naturally. See how long it takes it to do it. So everything else is new. Like I've been doing some decorations here and there. Like that one's pretty new. That's a skateboard bearing spacer, which I got a clean one obviously. And then here's the other things that are new. This guy's my favorite. I always like this one. It's one of my skinniest ones. And it's one of my most grown out ones ever. Like, right here. So I want to say about, where my dreads are about, as you can see, they were this short. At least this short. Look how much that thing grew out. All solid. So all this is naturally grown out. And I like how that feels a lot. It feels so cool when you have like natural dreads that you don't do anything to them. You get this effect. And yeah, it's pretty smoothed out. I mean, it grew out pretty perfect. I didn't really get any lumps or bumps like it normally does, but it just grows up pretty straight. And then part of this is sitting out. This is all loops. That's not how thick dread really is. It just looks like that, but you can see it's getting pretty small. And yeah, I actually fold the tip on this one and put a rubber, or not a rubber band, but elastic band on it so I can see if I can get the blunt stuff like this, because it's starting to thin out really annoyingly bad. So this is pretty new. I just done it a few months, almost a month ago. And then that's my Congo. This one's always had lumps and bumps, and now it's it used to be really chunky. Now it's starting to be all compressed out nice and evened out. You get more not so fat looking. But yeah, this is the Congo. This is 2 dreads with one. And it's all the way in one piece. Are the tips really weird? It does do this weird cross path once in a while. It's really weird, but it's cool. And then the rest are this. The rest of them getting really tight, and they just the tips are weird. A lot of them got weird things with the tips on a few of them. Here's my other Congo. It actually did not do anything to make this. I'd let it do it by itself. If you can see. But this is how this guy's working out so far. And it's pretty solid throughout the whole thing. And the roots are really loopy and bumpy, as you can tell. So this guy's it gets pretty annoying when you're trying to style it. Lay it flat. And then tips, I'm actually always been doing this, barely even pull them apart. And then sometimes I just wrap hairs around them and sew them through, but I don't do it no more. It's just, they do come out eventually with these guys since they're not that tight to do it. But then yeah, a lot of them just came really nice. They're definitely getting shapes to them. This one's one of my thinnest ones. It's like a 3-tailed thing, so I break the tip again. This guy's gotten pretty fat right here, but still pretty skinny at the root. But they do fatten up over time. This is Pete. Here's one of my other favorites. You can see how much this guy grew out. And yeah, I see it does look a blended, but it's not. because back when I had my dreads when I started, I actually took scissors and snipped that little tip off of it, so that's why it looks really squared. And I always do whip and twist this guy, but I don't do it no more. I haven't done it for a long time now. And all I really do is somewhat wall it out, and this one I've been doing this, the rubbing tip method, just to see how it works. But other than that, it gives that nice look, but it only works for certain ones though. And oh crap. So yeah, this guy's pretty funny because back when I couldn't really see it this far up it, and that's how I show it the order. So as you can see, alright, where my hand is at was original, that's where it was, and all this is new right here. That's how much it grew out. So this used to be the base, and I noticed that like loose hair is starting to get tangled with it. So this used to be the base, and look how much loose hair got tangled into it. It's pretty wild. So yeah, loose hair does dread into dreads eventually. So you get these weird little wisps on the edges of them, but so yeah, they do dread in there. That's pretty cool. That's what I like about that one. And that's another thing that's been new too. A lot of them are starting to, with loose hair, they're starting to dread into the dreads and grow out of them. So I got that a lot with my little skinnier ones. Like here we go. I don't know if you can see, but you can see how much that sucker got so much, like, all this loose hair in it just got tangled into it. That's how much it grew out. And like over time of having them. So I've been getting that a lot with them. I've been noticing here lately. I guess here's another one. I don't know if you guys see that or not. But yeah, the loose hair does dread into dreads eventually. And this one had a few right here. Here's a few on this guy, and this is one of the other Congos, but I made this, or forced these guys into them. And that's what's been up with them. So yeah, they're pretty damn long now, and I barely can even get that in the frame. But yeah, I do wear elastic band these like this just to keep them more separate, since I want to actually look like 2 in 1. And sadly enough, this guy's thinning out like a lot. And that's not because it's all hairs going to one, it's just how it is. Tips are gonna thin out anyway, shape or form. So it's not like it's feeding hairs the other one. It's just how it is. It's really just, they're gonna thin out anyway, shape or form. So if you get Congos, normally if the other one thins out, it's just, that's what it would do naturally. It's like my natural Congos in the front, if I can ever grab him again. As you can tell, these guys never thin it out. They always stay the same. Some people do this, some people don't get it, but I don't know. But yeah, a lot of them. So but and yeah, I do sew these guys like that together. And I just took the rubber band, or not rubber bands, but elastic band off of that. So I just want to see how that works out by itself. This guy here got super pretty damn tight. So yeah, they're pretty solid. That guy's really solid. And here's another Congo I actually had, but I forced this guy into it. Yeah, it looks pretty chunky, but it's really thin too. So, yeah, shockingly enough, the tips where it used to be 2 are starting to dread into 1 now. So this is how it's looking. And it's almost letting it do whatever it's going to do. So yeah, this one's pretty nice and solid too, but it's really flat, but I don't like it. So that's another thing that's been new. Like some ones like that one, it's starting to get more crazy tips. Like that one used to be 2, now it's almost into 1. Dread now. Well, pretty much is one solid dread now. And yeah, you guys seen this before, my other videos. That's another thing I had decorations. I'm missing one of these, actually, the white ones. And I did put like another one, like a big metal thing right here to press these back, but this is what it looks like now. Just for the meantime. But and here's another thing's been new with them, if you can tell. I'm getting all this crap like this on the side of them. I'm gonna try to dread bomb, but they're always on Rebel. Anyway, so it's not really worth doing that. Yeah, it's one of my other chunkier ones. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the back. How long is this? Damn. Alright, here's the back of them. I don't know if you can see that or not. Look how long they're again. But yeah, they're getting pretty long now. Like, oh shit. This is a fail. So, there you go. I hope you guys can see that. So yeah, the eyes are getting pretty darn solid now. I'm really loving them. Now, this is another new thing I actually did. I actually have this on my Google Plus account too. So if you go to click on my account. If you click on that little Google link thing on my channel page, wherever, you can see how I actually shaved this patch right here, and this is how much that thing grew out, or how much my hair grew out personally. And the reason why I done that was this guy had like a split at the base, and every time when I washed him, I noticed it was pulling right here so bad. So I actually cut all that out, keep from pulling, and this is what it looks like now. I mean, yeah, these guys might be thinner, but it ain't worth having a weird split gap in it in the root. But yeah, where this grows out right here, I'm gonna see about making a dread out of that section. So hopefully I can. But if I don't, then it's fine, as long as it fills it in nice. So here's where I'm stuck with it now. So ever since it kind of got stuck with this little nub right here from it. So that's pretty funny, but I think it looks pretty cool actually. But yeah, I just want to share it with you guys before I forgot about it. But yeah, it's been new. Like I actually shaved this like barely a month ago, and it's only been growing out that fast. So it's pretty crazy how fast your hair can grow out. Then here's another thing that's also been new. It's doing this effect too, but that's because I had a rubber band right here. Not rubber bands, but elastic band. So wraps and stuff will do this more likely, but it does shorten it. And then I want to show you if I forget how long my bangs are getting. They're getting really long. One is definitely like super long now. So yeah, they're growing a lot. And this guy is still shorter than its other side, sadly, but hoping it grows out to this length. But yeah, I just want to show you this before I forget. But yeah, this is where they're at for 2.5 years. I hope you guys enjoyed this DreadLock video update. And I was going to do one more spin around for you guys. So here's the side. Let's see if you can see that. Just in the back. And I'll do that one more thing before I forget. So yeah, here's one of them guys I do put beads on the base. And here's how much loose hair I got dreaded into it. Shockingly enough. But that's another thing's been new is that part too, with that bead in it. And then the rest of the hairs are dreaded at the base of them. Like this one, it's doing that too. And these guys are pretty solid through it. All this right here is new growth from this part up. Pretty much like that. That's all new, so that's pretty solid. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video update on my dreads, and I'll see you later. Peace out.